got this.
He was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he would go do it himself on his feet by himself.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. He's not regular, man. That nigga's the devil, man. That nigga's the devil.
It's been a long time coming. Earlier this year, I told y'all that if I got to 100K subs, I would make an hour-long Vegito video for you guys. And we done reached that goal before the year ended. God is good all the time. Can I get an amen?
No, nigga.
So it's time we finally talk about one of the most disrespectful and most one-sided ass whoopings of all time. So make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. Sign up to the Patreon, please, because YouTube keeps demonetizing all my videos and I need to get paid, especially if y'all want hour-long videos like this consistently. And now, let's dive into the madness. So Super Buu done absorbed Gotenks and Piccolo already, and it's not looking so good for Goku and Gohan. And that boy got so much scratches on his body, it looked like he was a Catwoman victim. And speaking of Gohan, I'm not gonna lie, we gotta slander my boy for a second. Because how in the world, no, not even how in the world, how the can you catch bullets that are flying at you faster than an animatronic trying to pack you up? Throw punches at light speed, fly with the wind hitting your eyeballs and not blink not one time, but you're telling me you can't catch a goddamn earring? Embarrassing. My man's Goku threw a straight dot at my boy Gohan like he was Cam Newton in the NFL, and Gohan being in his ultimate form, his peak performance transformation at the time, somehow managed to fumble the bag. Call me Soldier Boy the way I felt like a disappointed father. And it ain't helped with the fact that that boy was over there searching all over the floor like he done dropped his glasses. Get this Velma Scooby-Doo ass nigga up out of here. But long story short, Gotenks diffuses inside Buu's body, making him hella weaker. Yippee! But Gohan then gets absorbed by Buu instead.
This nigga is trash.
But no need to worry any longer, because Vegeta then pulls up to the fight for the replacement. The man, the myth, the GOAT! But unfortunately, we all know how much Dragon Ball Z loved to hold my boy. Anytime he showed up to fight a villain, he was getting his cheeks slapped around more than a bitch in the 60s when she ain't make food before her husband came home. Sad times for real. And I'm not playing. Just look at how bad he was getting his rectum dug into.
I got this.
Don't fucking move, nigga. I'm about to get in that booty. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, Shen, where'd you find this?
Fuck, you digging in me. You digging in me.
6, 7. I'm in heaven. Yo, I'm about to bust in this nigga. Word is my mother.
What?
9, 10. Damn, Shen.
Why? So after Vegeta and Goku get ragdolled and essentially butt-fucked for 10 minutes straight, Vegeta finally agrees to put the earring on that Gohan fumbled previously. And I'm not gonna lie, even though Vegeta ain't never had on earrings a day in his life prior to this, he should not be struggling this much to put that hoe on. I mean, just peep how aggressive this nigga is trying to put this shit on his ear. Nigga gon' fuck around and give himself that Stewie Griffin treatment. I mean, I get that a literal universal terrorist is charging in faster than a 9/11 plane crashes, but still, bruh, come on. It's literally just one quick click, bruh. I know you can do this. But Vegeta manages to clutch up and put that thing on just in time, and both of them boys start flying towards each other. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if my dick start uncontrollably flying tip first to another man, I'm into myself right then and there. Because one, not only is this extremely sus, cause you know, kissing the bros goodnight is one thing, but touching his cock and balls is a whole nother playing field. And on top of that, these niggas was flying in with the maximum velocity. So that mean if I was in the situation with my bro, we would have clashed so hard my nuts would have popped like a Mortal Kombat X-ray. And with that speed, it was no escaping that flight. I would have just been looking at my bro in pure terror as I fly in cock first and accept my impending doom. But back to it, and the goats touch their dick tips, and then it finally happens. Enter Vegito!
I don't know, I'm on the plug for the peas and I lay low. I'm in the trap putting drums on nigga. Hey, niggas tell me what you hate for. I'm out of state with F-States counting pesos. No, we don't got no pay.
Yes, sir, Ski! My boy Vegito done finally popped into the cut and he is looking fresh to death with it. My man's got the blue overalls with the orange undershirt, the Saiyan Pride 11s, Patara earrings straight from Icebox jewelry, and the bangs hanging off the front of his hair. Bro, this design is so peak, even a devil may cry. And the transformation itself had so much aura, it had Buuhan up in the sky shook. Brother was hitting the Shannon Sharp stare off of the appearance alone. That should have been his sign to leave the game before he took that L. And immediately after Vegito appears, the first thing he does is start showing off how fast he could move, just throwing straight haymakers and abortion kicks at Mach speed. Bro was moving like Just Joe official. And after flexing for a little bit, Vegito yeets air molecules at that boy, and would you believe that he sliced Buu's face open? Oh nah! This is insanity. He done turned dude's face into a pocket pussy using nothing but the force. That shit done look like a pair of crusty lips. That's how you know this whooping was about to go down in the Hall of Fame. And Vegito just smirks at him looking all cocky and whatnot, just completely rage baiting Buu. So he charged in to get weaved and then hit with that fire. Boot from hell. Hit that boy with a foot dive from Dr. Doom. Then knees that boy back down towards the earth. But Buuhan retaliated like, I can't let this slide. I've got to ratio this nigga. So he fly back in and start piecing Vegito up. And I'ma be real, it was looking pretty bad. He had Vegito looking like he was getting a Batman style beatdown. My brother in Christ, do something please. And when I first watched this, I was about to get a little more heated, because why in the world did he get kicked so hard? Brother man exploded. How hard does a kick gotta be for you to turn into a human C4? A hit like that would have had me tapping out. I'm talking about Jesus take the wheel. And then Buuhan gets more disrespectful, because after that kick, he decided to bomb him yet again, as if the first explosion alone wasn't enough. But as we all know in anime, whenever a swaggy character is introduced, they always got that aura with them. And with aura comes disrespect, because when the smoke clears, we just see Vegito standing there just for him to look up and smile at his op. And he didn't even have any scars on him. Bro was looking cleaner than SpongeBob when he had his makeover. It's madness out here. And just like before, Buuhan still want more smoke. So he extends his meat like he off that Viagra, and then uses the dildo on his head to grab up on Vegito. It was looking like a scene out of some tentacle hentai was about to take place. And then he straight chuck his ass to the mountain. But not even 2 seconds later, Vegito just booms that mountain up off of him and proceeds to start thirst trapping Buuhan. Just peep how bro fully locked into his op's soul, closed his eyes, and then started moving like a light skin. He was basically baiting him like, bitch ass nigga, you ain't gonna touch me, nigga.
You ain't gonna touch me, nigga. You ain't gay, nigga. You ain't gonna touch me, nigga.
But Vegito started talking his trash to Buu and telling him his attack was weaker than Dax's entire rap career. But instead of letting Buu throw the first attack, Vegito speed blitzes up to him and straight fires that boy. And this is how you know that punch gave bro some CTE. This nigga hit him so hard, his neck defied gravity and went the other way. Vegito's fist done went left and Buu somehow went right. Brother, the only time we seen this happen was when Trunks punched the circuits out of Android Bayteen. The Z fighters really be wildin' out here. And then Vegito continued to keep piecing the out of his op just to then shoot that boy with a double big bang attack. And boy, let me tell you something. That shit did some critical damage, cause we get a look back at the bubble gum with Gohan's drip and he's not looking so good whatsoever. I'm talking man's legs was non-existent. Them hoes was probably in the afterlife dapping up Hitler or something. One moment he absorbed Gohan and turned into the Ultimate Warrior, and the next he absorbed an attack and turned into the Gingerbread Man. Then we get a shot of his upper body looking just as bad and bruised, just for us to see the GOAT over there mewing at his op. This is top tier trolling if I ever seen it. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba type shit. And Vegito want more smoke, so he tell him to regenerate himself so they could keep boxing, and they do exactly that. Them boys start throwing and blocking all types of haymakers at each other just for them to clash and blind all the viewers watching the episode. But once you're able to get your vision back, we are able to see the most disgusting combo thus far. I need y'all to analyze this shit. Buuhan gets bashed through a wall with some punches, then gets his jawline uppercutted so bad he had a staring contest with Jesus just to get banged through his chest. And zoom into bro's body. This nigga back literally got blown out from the front. Vegito must have known it was spooky season, cause he had this motherfucker's back getting shaped up like some candy corn. I know the chest pain had him going through it. I know he probably felt like Leon Kennedy after taking a hit like that, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel the same way. Then after that kick, the GOAT booms that nigga face so far it stretched out the back of his dome, then made his face more scrunched than an angry Benson. And lastly, to end the string off, my boy delivers the most devastating kick I have ever seen, cause he straight pops Buu in the face, making his neck extend to the other side like he was cheating in a game of cards, just for us to look at Buuhan again. And well, I said, wow. Cheekbones all caved in, scars all over his face, eyeball damn near hanging out the socket. This nigga looked like an animatronic in the back rooms. And it don't help with the fact that when the camera zooms out, we see him looking like your average Resident Evil zombie. But just like before, he just insta regenerates because he is quite literally built different. And then he just starts roiding out. I'm talking muscles and veins everywhere. Perk Angle has officially entered the chat, and Crazy Man over here started yelling at the tip top of his lungs. I really felt like bro was really doing too much. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just play the clip and I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, nah, I promise it was not that serious. You yelling so damn loud, you are literally causing shockwaves through the earth. My nigga, close your mouth. I'm begging you. But we cut back to Buuhan and we see that dude is ready to drop a tactical nuke on the whole planet. And that's another thing that I got a question with Dragon Ball Z villains. Hold on, we gotta talk about this. Why does every time they start losing a fight, the first thing they wanna do is blow up the fucking planet? Like when Saiyan Saga Vegeta appeared, he got his ass beat and tried to blow up the planet. When Frieza was getting dog walked, he tried to blow up the planet. Then when he came back as Mecha Frieza, he tried to blow up the planet. And when Cell was getting straight fisted so bad he was puking up bad bitches, he tried to blow up the planet. I swear, all of these guys would not survive a Call of Duty lobby with how bad they be getting rage baited. It'll be a calm day for them if all they did was just break their own equipment. And what's crazier in this scenario was the fact that Super Buu previously already wiped out all of humanity. I'm talking that nigga raped the whole fucking projects.
He raped the big niggas, the little niggas, the middle-sized niggas. He raped everybody.
And Buuhan started talking garbage to Vegito, but y'all already know the GOAT was sitting there like, yeah, alright buddy, he not worried about a thing. Bro literally said he will put a parlay in that he won't even move from that spot that he's already in when the attack gets thrown at him. Buuhan really said he'll do it, and Vegito turned into Duke Dennis and said, do it then, nigga. So Buuhan says that's a bet and chucks that hoe at my guy, and yet again, we gotta thoroughly analyze the disrespect that's coming up. But first, I need to know something. Have you hit that subscribe button yet?
No.
Have you? No. Hit that subscribe button right now, or else when the clock hit midnight on Halloween, I'm gonna show you something spooky when I get in that booty. So Vegito just posted up in front of the blast, smirking sexily, light-skinned nigga moment, just for him to catch the blast and start trying to push that hoe back, and it got him sinking into the ground. Nigga was trying to move Dave Blunts, but just as we think that this attack finna be a struggle to go up against, Vegito just goes, here, it's your turn, and starts full on sprinting with the ball back to Buu. Buu's legs was moving so fast he was looking like Sonic the Hedgehog. And the most disrespectful part about all this was the fact that while he was carrying that orb, he was laughing. Just look at this clip, bro.
I'm like, bro, what you on?
And then straight punts that whole thing all the way to outer space. I'm talking straight Cristiano Ronaldo with it. I'm surprised he ain't yell out "Sue!" And I know I just showed a clip, but I gotta insert another one right quick because the sexual tension between these two after that happened was just, I don't even know, bro. Just look at this BS. Welcome to DBZ, everybody. Dudes be zesty.
Holy fuck. I'm coming.
Nigga, that's enough. I don't know. I don't know why that was there. Whoever edited that pic in the video needs to get his ass whooped. Yeah, you, nigga. Yeah, I'm talking to you. The same guy that ain't have a retwist since the civil rights era. Matter of fact, zoom the camera in on his lips. This dirty ass velociraptor. How you got a black line on pink lips? My guy, you got a smile on your smile. You should be frowning. You are ugly. You need to kill yourself.
My nigga. Chill. Yeah, hold up. Yo, I'm sorry.
So back to the fight, and Vegito teleports up to Buu after their little freak off moment. Buu start yapping away and talking trash, and oh nah, I know that ain't what I think it is. Did old dude just hit the diabolical thumb point at himself? Ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about this topic multiple times on the channel, but for the people that are new here, this pose is a sign you about to get sent into oblivion. I'm talking when Goku did that pose, laid out. Frieza did the pose, boomed. 17 did it, got knocked out, and then got his bussy ate. Vegeta did it, nigga turned into cuff him, and then got his back blown out. Gohan did it and hit the Yamcha special. So when Buuhan hit that pose, best believe he signed his own warrant basically saying, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting hooked. But as if the hype couldn't get any better for the GOAT, we see him start powering up. Veins popping out everywhere. Transforms into a Super Saiyan, and then we hear him say it.
Call me Super Vegito.
Oh yeah, this is about to be peak cinema. We got a legendary warrior looking even more legendary now. The fit, the earrings, the golden hair. This shit so peak even the devil may cry again. The way the aura was radiating from this man, I know niggas was feeling this from across the multiverse. Dudes from other genres of media was posted up like,
Sly, do you read me? Sly!
I can read you, Bentley. What's up?
This Vegito guy seems to have so much aura, it's going off the charts. If I had this much drip and aura myself, my daddy might even love me again.
Well, I don't know about your dad loving you again, but I can't lie. This guy is dripped out. The only other guy I can think of that even came remotely close to this level of swag was Dimitri. And that nigga was built like one of the aliens from Men in Black. And much like your paralyzed legs, Bentley, I don't think we'll ever be able to have as much motion as Vegito does.
Wow, Sly, did you really have to come after my paralyzed legs? That was foul. That was foul.
If you know about Sly Cooper, you have elite ball knowledge. Those games were just as peak as this transformation. In fact, it's so peak, I gotta do a little bit more voice acting for these characters too. So peep game. Me.
So, you call yourself Super Vegito now, huh? Well, I don't see anything super about you, Saiyan. You're not him. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
Alright, first off, I'ma stop you there. You're right. I'm not that guy. I'm them, cause I'm literally 2 niggas. Let's just get that straight. Second off, I know your ass ain't trying to downplay my superness. How you gonna call yourself Super Buu after swallowing kids, you
Pedophile ass nigga.
If you ain't killed everyone on Earth already, Skeeter Jean would have liked to have a word with you. Now, if you don't mind, come catch this work. Buuhan don't like how disrespectful Vegito was being towards him. So he started trying to knock the CTE out his eye, but Vegito just effortlessly keeps dodging him. And even hit the famous LeBron slow look at that boy to let him know he about to get wrapped up worse than a burrito. And just like before, he gets so mad to the point he throw another blast at the GOAT. The previous blast ain't worked, so I don't know why dude tried to pull a deep 3 from outer space. But he just smacks that hoe away and then comes in with that fire to his dome piece. Just peep the form it made him go into, yo. Dude was about to hit the handsome Squidward swirl, and he thinking he about to do some critical damage. So Vegito just lets him get a few weak old hits in, and even took a rain shower of ki while being underwater just to play into the bit. Whole time I know bro was trying to hold back laughter, and Buu put in all that energy only for Vegito to immediately pop out the water completely unscathed and to call Buu's aim worse than your average stormtrooper. And we all know once the fusions show up, they gon' show out too, cause Vegito pulled out the 5 on him, getting ready to bloom him into oblivion. Aura going so crazy even the water starts circling around him. We see the beam start charging, and wait a minute, hold on, I know I'm not the only one who saw this. I need to know right now, why does bro have double D titties? Look how far his chest sticks out from his body. Why is bro built like Kevin James? I mean, dang, bro. With titties like these, I know he gotta be packing a rocket launcher in between them. Whoever animated this, FBI, check their search history, cause they know exactly what they was doing. Guaranteed their computer is filled up with nothing but man nipples and probably all types of freakiness. Okay, but jokes aside, Vegito doing the Big Bang attack is so tough, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And it's about to get better because it hits Buuhan and straight eviscerates that boy. I'm talking the aftermath was so bad it left his body looking like floating pieces of cotton candy. And the GOAT knew he could have just finished up the fight and disintegrated all the other pieces too. But Vegito is just on a whole nother level of rage bait. Because when he just lets Buuhan regenerate his entire body, he proceeds to diabolically smile in his face, making Buu so mad he started blowing smoke out his body. He was looking like he came straight out of a Tom and Jerry episode. And the sound he made when he was raging out like this was truly hilarious. Just listen to what I mean. Now, after Buu has his little rage moment, he tries to use his anger as a literal smoke screen for a sneak attack, but Vegito is just built different. He ain't even need to see, he already understands it. So he charges into the smoke and start doing him worse than when Ed got pulled into the back rooms. And best believe we got visual evidence too, cause the next second we see that boy slide out with bruises all over his body. Man's face got pieced up so bad he was looking like the guy from Hellraiser. And best believe this heavenly warrior was gonna raise some hell. Cause he smacks him dead in the face, counters the kick that don't work, and then yeets his bitch ass all the way to the pavement. And he's still fiending for more disrespect because Auto Aim God over here shoots a beam from his hand all the way into the ground, piercing Buu and lifting him up like he's not even a warrior. And peep how he got him hanging upside down. Had his clothes all torn up and was hitting the Spider-Man swinging pose if it was flipped 180 degrees. And with the whooping he's been receiving, he do be looking like Spider-Man too. I'm just saying. That probably explains why Peter Parker always be in debt. This nigga hospital bills gotta be through the roof. But after sitting on the goat's key schlong for like 5 minutes, he finally decides to mold right up off of it and then proceeds to do the most ayo shit this series has ever seen. Bro, this man extends his entire body and just starts face fucking Vegito, just giving him 12 inches of deliciousness. And this is when it got even weirder, cause his arms, his legs, his fucking back meat was all getting filled up with demonic meat. Done completely stretched my guy out from the inside, made him bigger than Broly. And I can't even say pause to that because that's literally what happened. And with a moment like this, you already know it brought up some questions and we gotta actually ask them because we gotta break this shit down, bro, because this don't make no damn sense. Number one, how was Vegito able to deep throat someone this much without suffocating? I'm a retired gooner, but I'm pretty sure Violet Myers wasn't even capable of inhaling this much mega meat all at once. I'm talking Vegito's pupils was literally rolled back into his brain. The suction was on a Hall of Fame performance in this moment, and no type of category on the hub or Rule 34 has even compared to the type of suction that Vegito just did. And question number two, I don't think I'm asking anything too crazy here, but I kind of want to get out the window of how is he even alive? I'm a Vegito fan all day, but even I can admit that bro was supposed to get hit with that Nanami explosive special. When I saw this all go down, I had the same reaction as Berlizzi. I'm talking about I was posted up like, yo!
How the f did he do that? How? I don't get it! Is he Jesus?
And hold on. Did you think you were safe for even a moment, brother man? Boy, bring that ass here, boy. You not going anywhere. I'm not finna talk down on a legend, but let a bum get off scot-free. Bitch, I'd rather die. This man Buu has now done this move for a second time. When he first became Super Buu, he originally dug into another man's mouth just because he was in the wrong area at the wrong time. And not only did he explode a man from his insides, but that time, and with Vegito, he was smiling while in the air. I ain't never seen a so-called straight man in my life be so happy to want to dive inside another man's body. I'm talking in both images, he was smiling from cheek to cheek. This nigga Majin Diddy. Akira Toriyama showed us in previous episodes of the original Buu trying to slide up on a woman to show that he's interested in the opposite gender. But after these two moments, boy, stop the cap. I don't care how you feel. This nigga's a homosexual. Call me James Dokes because I know this nigga canonically likes men. I just can't prove it yet. But back to the action, and the plot armor with this man is through the roof right here. Cause Buu is trying to tear through Vegito's organs, but he just looks at his hand, locks in, powers up to the top of his lungs, and somehow manages to compress Buuhan all the way back down into his body as if nothing happened. Bro, how? You know what? I don't even care no more. I'm here to glaze the fusion, not ask questions, so let us continue. But Buu attempts to try and still pop through his op's body. But every time Vegito saw a lump, or you want to try and come out the back door? It's falling time. Yeah, nah, this dude is overpowered. Imagine someone purposefully damaging their own body just for them to not even feel any pain, and yet you feel all the pain. I would have been called the ref over because he's literally cheating. There's no other explanation for it. The pain was so bad that Buu willingly left out of Vegito's body to change the plan. My guy didn't have to shake him out of his insides or nothing. All he did was pull out the Yoshimitsu special and it somehow worked. I know Buuhan had to feel like Jinxie in this moment, talking about some
right hand on the Bible. God can strike me down if I'm lying. That motherfucker's cheating. Take my word!
So then Vegito straight up just vomits Buuhan completely out of his body, looking like he was part of that one Family Guy episode. And when I tell y'all that Buuhan really starts tweaking, I mean he start tweaking. Cause bro start making all types of weird ass sounds. White niggas don't even be this mad when they playing the game. Buuhan was really yelling like, oh nah, bruh. How bad does one person gotta be for them to literally summon the wrath of Zeus and even make my boy Vegito perplexed? Looking up in the sky like he was Willem Dafoe just to see a walking Laffy Taffy piece in the sky no longer even having regular eyes. This bitch done lost her rabbit ass mind. Bro even got so mad he started hitting the future Trunks bloody hand squeeze. This man needs to be in a psych ward. But then we see Buu literally trying to tear through the planet just off of sheer rage alone and breaking through the sky. But Vegito's like, oh nah, blood is this mad on a Sunday afternoon? Yeah, I gotta knock the CTE back into this boy. So he flies up and tries to stick Buu in his muffin, only to get blocked by a barrier. Now Vegito starts struggling a little bit because this barrier a little bit tougher on the outside than he thought. That thing had the same defense of enchanted armor. Like, why is all these enchantments necessary? But we all know the GOAT wasn't finna just let the planet go down like this, especially to someone walking around looking like they came straight out of Florida. So he powers up to boost his strength and then comes in like, knocked that boy's muffin cap back so bad even the sky started to have a mood swing. Man's done punched hope back into the universe. The way he moving right now, I might just start creaming. What? And you know it's bad too when the main villain even admits that he lost. He knew there was nothing else that he could do anymore. He really sat in the water and had an epiphany with himself, cause just based off his own words, I know why he was falling into the ocean. He was really thinking this to himself.
I lost.
And as always, Vegito continues to just trash talk and troll and whatnot, but then he does the unthinkable. While he's talking to Buu, this man pulls out the thumb pose. Now, what blew me about this was the fact that this nigga is literally half of Vegeta. He should already know better than to repeat the same mistake. I get that you built differently now, but bruh, please do not try and pull up for a dunk and airball that hoe. You would think after all the examples I provided from the previous fights, this dude would have clearly pulled out something differently, but nope. I guess everybody in this show is just ignorant. What rulers say? So we didn't learn. We didn't learn from last time. So now in my head, I'm thinking it's only a matter of time before some BS happens to my guy. Dude might get isekai for all I know. But hey, a man can stay positive though, right? Right, guys? Right? Please tell me this. Please. I don't want history to repeat itself, please. So even though Buu was talking about giving up, this man really just lied to our faces because he immediately charges up to Vegito and punches him so hard the entire earth was bouncing up and down. Had the whole planet hitting the cowgirl position. And he just started letting loose. I'm talking straight machine gun punches. But instead of the punches hitting like some semi-automatic rounds, them hoes was hitting like pillows. Because Vegito is just eating eating them things like it was breakfast. I'm talking finger licking good. Then he start pulling out the trickster style once again, because once he gains distance, he just goes, miss me, over here, nigga. Nope, can't touch this. And then proceeds to lagging mid-match. Buuhan done missed more punches than Omni-Man missing his wife. And then my boy straight fires Majin bum in his gut. Fires! His face proceeds to grab dude by his weave to make me think he was gonna hit him with a roundabout special, but instead he just holds him right there and looks at him while his head hits the same pose as Pinocchio's nose when he start lying, and finally booms that man with a whole ki blast. This is MVP type squabbling. I'm loving this. Vegito is in a 5-star kitchen right now serving nothing but schmackable type of meals, cause this ass whooping that's being displayed right now is yet again finger licking good. In fact, it's so good that it even had Buu stretched out through the entire screen. Vegito really pulled up an editing software on this man, checked off the transformation box, and made him hit that power pole extend. Even if I was Buu in this situation, I promise I would not go for any of this. You could hold me at ki blast point and make me start hitting some moves before you have me out here looking like this. You not about to have me more stretched out than Miss B Nasty's Punani. You got me f***ed up. But Buu decides to retaliate by wrapping himself around Vegito and deciding to break the rule of personal space by getting up right in his face. And he started trying to death squeeze my guy out of existence. The grip was so tight, it had me daydreaming about the grip that I know Android 21 got on her. Actually, hold on, pause the video right quick. Y'all know what time it is. I gotta turn on my camera to talk about her fine ass.
I want to start this off by saying, Android 21, I got a question for you. Can I interest you in something called me? Nah, but y'all not getting me though. Android 21 would do me so good, bruh. I would be hitting the Trey Songz face like, She got the same powers as Majin Buu. She can turn my meat into a fucking Hershey chocolate bar, bruh. And she got on heels, my nigga. No lie, I ain't into that domination shit, but she can step on my balls anytime she wants. She got me feeling like I show speed. I'm a backflip inside the coochie like this. Hi-ya! I'm talking about my dick gonna come in like a V12 engine. I want her. I want you. I want you.
Bitch, I'm trying to bust some shit down. Take my virginity, please. God damn, bitch. Take it. Take the motherfucker. Take it. Fuck me. Fuck me, please.
I apologize for what y'all just witnessed. I promise it won't happen again. Or will it? But back to it, and Vegito start feeling the grip so much it had him hitting the same face I be making when I be trying to lock in and not bust a fat nut. But after 2 seconds, he like psych hits a devious grin and then just booms Buuhan up off of him. Just pink pieces everywhere. That man was turned into a physical embodiment of what a sail looks like. I don't even know why bro is still fighting at this point. And Vegito just turns into Aries Spears because he immediately starts cracking jokes right after. But for the like billionth time, Buu just starts regenerating his whole body to continue fighting. Brother, in the span of 3 episodes, you have had to put yourself back together like 10 times just to receive a whooping worse than the previous time. Even though Vegito is just a chill dude, I know he really was thinking to himself like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Like dog, Buu has a billion attempts to get a bucket, a steal, a rebound, something. Instead, this whole time, nigga has had nothing but 0 stats across the board. Brother, it's time to hang up the jersey. You're not doing anything. Go home! But he start taunting Vegito to hand over his tentacle. Vegito is like, oh, you want this? I got you. Psych, bitch! And I'm really crying. Buu over here all perplexed that he lost his head meat, as if dude couldn't just grow it back anytime that he wanted. But after finally using his brain, he grows his head meat back not even 5 seconds later. And of course, y'all already know Vegito got back to trash talking him. I know I've been spamming clips of his lines, but it is essential. Peep what dude be saying.
Besides, you look ridiculous with that big banana on your head. This is a much better look for you.
So Buu start tweaking yet again. Body shaking hard as hell, looking like he was hitting the Harlem Shake. And this is how you know niggas start doing anything when they start losing. Cause this motherfucker starts spitting out buckets of nut. Dude was releasing so much white from his mouth, I thought he was participating in a magic trick. And it gets worse cause all 5 of those sperm cells turn into ghost children. So not only does dude like to go inside of men, but he is also a cum guzzler. And the fact that this technique derives from go tanks and the ghosts are explosive, this means his own kids is beyond dangerous. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these things too. Hell nah! Dude gave birth to 5 YNs. Nuke the whole generation. So Buu sends his kids to attack the goat, but he just teleports out the way instantly. Pulls out the 5-star hammer. Nah, not the Banshee blast. I mean that hammer. And then booms all 5 of his children to the afterlife. My boy done got rid of these kids faster than parents getting an abortion. Who needs plan B when you got plan V? Works 100% of the time. Toei Animation need to go ahead and start marketing this product. Guaranteed the accidental birth rate will drop down expeditiously. And speaking of kids, Buuhan wasn't done having them yet, cause he instantly spawned some more to try out a new attack. With how many kids he was having, he was really finna give Nick Cannon a run for his money. Because what is this family, bruh? And Nick Cannon, if you see this, dude, put on some rubber. There is no reason for you to be having more kids than me having hopes and dreams. Your meat needs to be in solitary confinement. I'ma keep it 98 plus 2 with you. It should be illegal for one man to bust this much kids out his tip hole to multiple different women at that. Lock his ass up. But back to the fight. And this time, Buuhan spits out more of his children to try and change up the strategy. My guy sends these little niggas to Vegito, and every single one of them throw out a Kamehameha blast. Vegito just looks at them hoes all fly towards his face, blinding his ass like he just got hit with a flashbang, and then starts flying away from him. But I guess the blast had motion capture built in with him, cause the way they was hawking Vegito down, boy, it was looking like Dashie's skit when Baraka was running from the cops. Had that boy moving like, freeze!
Raider! I think Raider! He's right behind me, Raider! Raider, please stop! Raider, you're running a little too fast! Oh my god, Raider! He's right behind me! Oh my god, Raider!
But Vegito eventually flies down into a little ravine in the ground to try and get space. Dude thinking he was able to find a way to escape, but not even 2 seconds later, he got stopped by 3 more white niggas. And before he know it, they all pull out the hammer too and shoot they shot at Vegito to get him boomed up out of there. Come on, guys. We already know how this goes. Look me in my eyes and tell me right now, do you really think that Vegito, of all characters, will get clapped up by 3 sperm cells? Look me in my eyes when I tell you this. No, nigga! And Buu knew that too, because once the smoke cleared up and there was nobody to be found, his face had to hit a SpongeBob type of frown. Because then my boy comes in like Randy Orton talk about some watch out, watch out, watch out! From out of nowhere, he hit that man with a brick to his dome and had that boy looking like an unfinished project. I'm talking his shit was smooth gone, completely off the top. Dude got hit with a taper fade from the barber with no customers. Like, how do you even explain this in the villain group chat without getting laughed at? I imagine if some of the main villains of DBZ hopped in a Discord call at this moment, it would have went down like this.
Alright guys, so mid-fight, Vegito gave me a haircut, and before I turn on my camera, I need y'all to promise me y'all won't laugh, okay? Okay, here we go.
And y'all already know I gotta put that disrespectful line that Vegito said to him too. Just peep game.
Too bad it's not permanent. It's a nice improvement.
So after Vegito explains that he used instant transmission to escape that explosion, he start working Buu even more. No matter where he teleported, my guy was on his head regardless. He even crushed this man's trachea. Dog, look at the position this man is in. Buu got one big side to the left, another big side to the right, and a skinny line through the middle. This man was getting shaped up like a dog treat. And with how bad his throat was getting smashed in, you know his voice after this had to sound like a victim of cigarettes. That trachea system was fighting for its life, guaranteed. Dog, I mean Squidward had better chances of talking when he was choking on that fork. And Vegito really gave dude some room to be in the same pose that Plankton was in when he was channeling his true anger. And speaking of anger, y'all know it was time for some more rage bait. Cause not only does he start weaving every single punch, but he also proceeds to keep his arms crossed, knowing that he's that guy, and then started blocking everything with his feet.
Whoa.
A man using his grippers to stop full-on haymakers has got to be some of the most disrespectful moments in anime history. Also, while on the topic of that, if y'all want me to make a series of the most disrespectful fights in fiction history, like not just anime, but gaming and movies too, let me know in the comments below, please and thank you, and I will get right on that, I promise. Cause boy, I just got done playing Bayonetta, and honestly, I got some ideas. Oh, and while you at it, subscribe and follow the Twitch. I gotta let y'all know now because we are deep into the video. But with that being said, let's get back into the madness. So back to it, and Buu realizes that throwing punches was as effective as ice cream machines in McDonald's. Nigga, that shit don't work. So he tries to blast Vegito, but he just slaps that hoe away with ease and then smacks that boy in the face so hard that if you flip the whole screen upside down, we can see that he gave that boy the meanest underbite known to mankind. I'm talking top lip far back, bottom lip on Luffy type timing. Basketball hoop mouth ass nigga. Mouth looking like a toilet bowl and Vegito looking like R. Kelly the way he was pissing all over him. And I know I just put in another clip of him talking not even like 5 minutes ago, but trust me, the next line hit so hard because what he says really resonated with the new audience.
Can't you see the writing that's on the wall? You're done. Cooked. It's all over. Cooked. Oh, hell no! Oh, nah. This man was really ahead of his time. Dude told his biggest op that he's cooked before it even became such a huge thing to say now. Dog, this episode came out in 1995. And now 30 years later, this whole generation is saying cooked. That was quite literally some generational damage right there. I can't even lie to you. What Snoop Dogg say? That motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good. That motherfucker don't miss, man.
But Buu start plotting and scheming about what his next move is gonna be, and all of a sudden that boy had a light bulb type of idea, cause he started talking crazy to purposefully lure Vegito in. He essentially told him to come to the streets, bruh. I will beat your motherfucking ass, Holmes. And y'all know my guy already knew something was up, but did he care? Nope. So he start easing in, moving all curious and whatnot, and Buu says something so slick when he gets close.
Hey Vegito, I got one question for you. Do you like big, black nigga balls?
Bro, what type of ditty shit is you on now, bro?
Riddle me this, Vegito.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, just cut me off, whatever.
What do you call two niggas that gets turned into a ball?
What?
You nigga! Dickhead bean! What the fuck?
Oh my God. My man's got turned into a testicle. No! And Buuhan is getting jiggy with it. No!
I remember watching this scene as a kid and immediately wanting to drop kick my TV. Cause at the time, this was a generational fumble. A legendary fraud watch moment in the community, if you will. I'm talking Mega Me from JJK levels type of fraudulent activity. If this moment would have came out in today's day and age, boy, the internet would be frying Vegito. I mean, the Mega Me slander on Twitter wouldn't even compete with this moment. Like deadass, his slander is still going on today, and the JJK manga ended well over a year ago. Now, if you haven't read the manga, then you don't know how bad it was. But for the people that do know, you know. We know all about the potential man meme. But thankfully, we didn't have to worry about slandering one of the goats of this series. Because we can shift the slander back to Buu, actually. This man's trash talk after successfully turning his ops into candy was beyond freaky. Because he has his evil laugh, which is cool and all. But then, well, he does things like this.
Talk to me, Buttercup. Chastise Majin Buu. Yes, you're both so sweet. You's a freaky ass nigga!
Sergeant Dokes, you can rest now. I believe we have enough evidence. This nigga likes men confirmed. Cause you could have called them anything in the book. A Neanderthal, a fraud, a pussy. Hell, they both are literal monkeys. You could have just called them nigger. But instead, you called them sweet and licked your lips at them? Nah, we not finna slide past you wanting to give two guys that Cacuin Guzzler special. Bro was finna lick Vegito like plankton when he got stuck in SpongeBob's mouth. And now for the next disrespectful moment, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare your eyes for something you have never seen in your life. Unless this happened in like an isekai or something, you know, where someone can get reincarnated as a soda machine or something. Buu's hands start moving back on its own. He start looking at it all confused and perplexed, and then gets right into the face. Once again, he got punched so hard his whole structure was caved in. Mans was looking like a stepped on doll. And once he drops the candy, somehow Vegito is still in control and is even able to fully talk to Buu. Man, do you know how bad the plot armor gotta be for not only your op to look at you crazy, but niggas in the afterlife is looking at you crazy? People who control the afterlife is looking at you crazy? And even gods are looking at you crazy. Man, when I seen this, I was looking at the screen like Berlizzi. I'm talking, yo! How the fuck did he do that? How? I don't get it. Is he Jesus? And that was just my reaction. I know Buu saw this and was posted up like Flight talking about some. That's not fair! That's not fair! And look how Vegito was able to just schmoove around. Mans was still able to throw out full combos while being a piece of candy. And not just any piece of candy. For some dumb reason, Buu decided to turn Vegito into a jawbreaker. One of, if not the hardest candy known to man, now has the speed and strength of a fusion. If you try to bite into this man, your teeth gonna get deported from your mouth on God. Teeth gonna be looking worse than your average British citizen. Oh my goodness. Now Vegito start taunting him some more and tells him if he got a problem, then Buu can square up with him. But Buu just straight up tells him since he's a piece of candy, he not gonna beat your ass. I'ma eat your ass.
I ain't gonna beat your ass. I'ma eat your ass. I'm an ass eater anyway, so I might as well just eat your ass.
So then Vegito start delivering some mean hits to Buu. Even pressed bro's body down like he was some sort of spring. Bro, this is not a good look for a main villain. But I guess compared to the other main villains, this is some similar behavior. And bro just starts mixing up dudes so bad, he was for real just putting him in a blender. Mans was moving like he was trying to hit that 8 trigram 64 palms to tap Vegito. Meanwhile, my guy just casually moved out the circle. Blood don't even know what he even swinging at no more. Whose mans is this? And I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. He just starts beating his ass. I'm talking, he had that boy looking in every direction with that beating. Got him looking like Doctor Strange trying to find every future possibility. Then he proceeds to do what Buu wanted originally and made him chomp down on him. Only with this situation, it didn't go as Buu planned, because Buu wasn't just not able to eat him, but Vegito started throat fucking old dude so bad he stretched out his entire mouth like a foot-long sandwich, then spun him around while in his mouth and tore through that bum's whole throat and dildo on the back of his head. Boy, the speed at which I would have tapped out would have been at Mach 12, because no way am I finna keep squaring up with you after you violate me like this. I don't care what Vince Carter said, I don't got one more in me. And neither did Buu, because this was the first time in the series that we seen him having to reverse a candy beam on someone and turn them back into their normal state. I know Vegito fans saw this happen and got hyped like Drake when they saw they glorious king return. And I'm one of them. Hell, I literally changed my PC background specifically for this video so y'all know that I'm locked in. And just like how Buu was getting jiggy when he had his moment, Vegito started hitting his jig too. He was over there schmooving like,
throw shit back, don't hide. Come on, don't hide. Come on, don't hide. Come on, don't hide. Come on.
actually so goated of a character, but he still doesn't come close to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, I don't care. I don't care. So we get back to it, and for the billionth time, history repeats itself. Buu is screaming and raging at the top of his lungs, and Vegito is there letting the wind hit his face and proceeding to aura farm. And yet again, I need y'all to lock in and analyze how cold and goated this guy really is. Cause Buuhan dashes in and we just see speed lines flying by Vegito. Whole time the audience thinking Vegito trying to be on his Piccolo time and letting the wind hit his outfit and shit. But in reality, this man is moving so fast that not even the animators were able to keep up with this speed. Dude is blocking hits at Mach 20 and glitching from side to side once again, looking like Caleb City. And then we see him fade into what's actually happening, and dude was untouchable at point blank range. Blood stood in the same spot and was refusing to get hit. He was looking like prime Muhammad Ali. This is a top 5 performance. And Vegito, being the smoke demon he was, y'all already know he was about to pull out that belt. It's BTB time, cause he straight fires this bum into the gut. Hit him with the abortion punch so bad he made his back the same shape as Mount Everest. Then smacks his ass with the right hook of doom, and then chin checks that boy so bad you can zoom in and see that bro got a quadruple chin makeover. I know y'all see these layers right here. Jawline went from Giga Chad to a One Piece character. Chin now looking like a stack of IHOP pancakes. It's getting hard out here. And Buu tried to pull out the Ki Blast spam, but as I mentioned in previous videos, Ki Blast spamming has a worse track record than Kanye West's digital footprints. Like, this digital footprint alone is pure insanity. So Vegito comes and booms some CTE into Buu, roundhouses his ass to downtown, loads up his Ki Blast Glock Dookie, and I'm pretty sure y'all can guess what happened next. Nah, look at Buu, man. At this point, it's just getting tragic. New paddock. Bro no longer has a torso. He gonna have to find a way to capitalize with only his upper body from now on. But Vegito, not even finna give him time to recover, just teleports up and comes down with that and the whole time for the next couple of minutes, it's nothing but blatant disrespect. From dangling dude by his meat to switching them down into oblivion once more. Dude even tried talking more smack, but Vegito told his ass to shut up, man, and shot his fused meat down his throat. He was getting so disrespectful with it, he made eye contact with Buu while he was posted up deep throating his sword like one of the penguins from Madagascar. If there was a disrespectful powerful tracking meter, it would have been shattered by now. And it's crazy because then he decided to close his eyes and pose for the gram. Big dog, how many times do I have to tell you? We get it. We see your aura. Stop flexing already. Brother, we get it. You are cool. You're him. You don't have to do this no more. But it's gonna be allowed though, because we love to glaze Vegito and Gogeta over here. But to finally conclude this fight, Vegito decides to give Buu 10 seconds to do whatever he wants before he kills him. However, he was just baiting him so that he could let himself get absorbed so he could rescue everyone else inside his body already. So Buu, being completely oblivious to his ops plan, uses his dang-a-lang on the ground to absorb Vegito. Does that to hit a garbage victory dance. I mean, I seen old white people dance better than this, and they don't even have no rhythm. But Vegito shields himself so that he can be conscious inside Buu's body. Then Goku and Vegeta defuse. They literally break down Buu from the inside, rescue everyone in there, and successfully escape. So to all the people out there that says Vegito never gets anything done, stop the cap, because he literally did everything that he needed to do while also standing on business. So all in all, Vegito was definitely the champion of this fight, and for that, he deserves this speech.
The greatest performance in the history of Roman Reigns' career. The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous, a beast slayer, a conqueror's conqueror, the goat of all goats. So that they say at the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the ultimate needle mover, the head of the table, the tribal chief, in God mode himself, Roman.
Yo, thank you guys so much for watching my video. This shit took a super long time to make, especially the scripting, because I had to come up with a lot of stuff to say, and I'm a slow thinker as it is. But I really do appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. I'm dead ass about streaming again. Gonna start being more consistent with that and to start doing more interactive stuff with you guys, so I can not only build up the fan base that I want for the future, but also, you know, build a bond with you guys. So make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and go follow the Twitch, because sometimes I'll be streaming on one or the other platforms. And back again with the Patreon. Please, if you can, please go support the Patreon. I'm literally just gonna post all my YouTube videos on there as well, so they don't have to worry about getting demonetized, because YouTube been doing me and a lot of other content creators dirty, and I don't wanna, you know, go through a lot of bullshit, especially when I'm trying to put out a whole bunch of videos or super duper long videos for you guys, because that takes up a lot of time. Time takes away a lot of money. Yeah, if you can, go support the Patreon, please. That would be appreciated. If not, just support the channel. I just smacked my mic, but support the channel by subscribing, please. As far as my next videos coming, I think it's going to be the Chainsaw Man movie. If not that, then I have no clue. It might be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure next. It might be Bayonetta next. I don't know, but stay tuned, please. And of course, I can't go without saying thank you guys again for 100,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it, because life has been tough. I don't really show it a lot. I'm diving in a little deep here, but I don't really show it a lot. Life is getting hella tough, but I'm still trying to do my best, and I just want to go up, and I want to be like one of the great YouTubers, especially in the commentary section. You know, shout out Zephyr, shout out Codename Super, Blank Boy, Brandon DTM, of course CJ the Champ too. Can't leave that nigga out. You know, just trying to get up there with them. Anyways, more fire videos coming in the future. Hope to see you guys tuned in more. And with that being said, that's how Vegito eviscerated Super Buu and delivered the most one-sided ass whooping of all time.